If you love college football and you're not on Twitter, this is a prime example of one of the reasons why you need to be on the social media platform. Former Tennessee running back Jalen Hurd announced today on Twitter after the orange and white game, conveniently, basically that he is transferring to Baylor. So he didn't necessarily say, I am transferring to Baylor, but the former Vols running back posted a picture of him with a Baylor t-shirt on and, in quotes, tweeted, "Next challenge." Hurd had visited Ohio State, Cal, and Louisville. I thought he was headed out to Cal based on the information I had. Now, Jalen Hurd is not a graduate transfer. Therefore, he's going to have to sit out the 2017 season. But Jalen Hurd, quite a coup for Matt Rule and company at Baylor. Came onto the scene as a freshman at Tennessee, ran for 900 yards, 4.7 per carry, 5 touchdowns in 2014, caught 35 passes that year as well. The next year, had a big season with 1,285 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns on the ground, 2 through the air, 14 touchdowns for Jalen Hurd in the SEC in 2015. Then this past season, fell out of favor, only averaged 3.7 yards per carry, and left the team mid-season after scoring just 3 touchdowns on the ground, 2 touchdowns through the air. But this kid scored 26 touchdowns in 2.5 seasons at Tennessee, including the big 1,200-yard season in 2015 on the ground, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And some have even said that he's going to switch to wide receiver. Even Jalen Hurd has alluded to that. Based on the Baylor running back situation projecting to 2018, which is a bit difficult to do since we don't know necessarily who's going to emerge out of these recruiting classes in both 2017 and in 2018. We do know that Terrence Williams, who just came off a splendid sophomore season with 1,048 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns, will be a senior. So unless he explodes this season and sets himself up for the NFL draft, Terrence Williams would be in play at running back. JaMycal Hasty as well, who's coming off a redshirt freshman campaign in Waco with 623 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. At wide receiver, if you look at some of the top candidates just coming in to the Baylor system, Gavin Holmes, R.J. Sneed, Treston Ebner, Jonathan Levet, they're listed as either wide receivers or athletes in the 2017 Baylor class. Nobody with an elite ranking. Holmes, number 62 wide receiver. Sneed, the 65th ranked wide receiver, according to 24/7 Sports. Ebner and Levet listed as athletes, both top 35 in that category. And back to running back. Baylor only signed one running back in 2017's class, the 53rd rated running back, Abram Smith. Jalen Hurd, former Tennessee Vol, goes to Baylor. It seems that that's the indication based on Jalen Hurd's Twitter page. Vols fans, Baylor fans, seems like a good fit for your football team, an added addition to the backfield or to the wide receiver core. Let's talk it up right here on Mark Rogers TV.